Renica's house was robbed, and she is convinced her own sister Jackie was involved. Renica wants Jackie to take a lie detector test to find out the truth once and for all. So everyone, please welcome Renica to the show so we can hear her side of this story. Hi. You look super cute.
Thank you.
Have a
You
hug.
look super handsome.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
How
Take
you
a seat
doing?
for me. I'm really good. So, let's go back. How did Jackie get access to your place?
Well, me and my family went on vacation for the 4th of July weekend at Lake Oconee.
Yeah.
She asked could she come over and get a break from her family. I gave her the keys.
Yeah.
So.
Which is normal. Your sister, you like come through?
I trust you.
Yeah, I trust you.
I trust
And you
you.
told my producers that you host game night and
Yes.
you're home. Okay, so a lot of people come to your house then, right?
Yes.
So there's a lot of foot traffic.
It is.
So
It
people know what you got in
definitely
your house.
is. Yes,
okay,
they do.
Then. So before you went on your vacation, what did you say to Jackie?
Well, I gave her a couple of rules about being in my house. I told her straight up, no liquor, no company, lock my doors before you leave, and also clean up my kitchen.
Yeah.
Whatever dishes you use, clean it before you leave my house. And make sure, when I said this multiple times, make sure you lock my door because everybody knows that we're out of town.
Got it. So you want to make sure.
Those
are not unreasonable rules. Like, don't drink, don't
Very
have nobody in my
simple.
house, and keep the doors locked. Great. Yeah.
Exactly, very simple.
So how did you find out that your place had been robbed?
Here you go, I'm out of town. She called my phone in the middle of the night multiple times. I'm talking about like 4 or 5 times. I ended up answering the phone like the 5th or 6th time that she called. And I'm like, what's up? It's so late. Why you calling me?
Yeah.
Girl, your house just got robbed. I pop up so quick. What you mean my house just got robbed?
Yeah.
She said, oh, I don't know what happened. I passed out drunk on the couch. I don't know what went down. I said, okay, well, don't do nothing until I get home. Let me figure it out when I get home. We finna wrap up this trip anyway. We only got 2 more days here.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and lock up my door. Go on about your business, and I handle this when I get home.
Yeah.
Man, I get home. When I say walked in, and my whole wall is empty. Whole 55-inch. Like, what are you doing? This a whole $1,200 TV.
So was the TV the only thing that they took?
No, it's not. They took my old Xbox. But as you can see, look at this TV. This TV is really big. When I say really big, this is a really big TV.
We see it, girl.
So how did you not hear nobody
Take this
come
off the
take
wall.
this TV off my wall?
Got it.
You would have heard that.
Got it. Makes sense.
I know you would have heard that.
But so only thing so it was isolated to TV and video games.
Yes, video game.
Got it.
And they took the old video game. They didn't even take the new one.
So everything else was in the house.
Everything.
And so she's saying, I'm asleep? Where
She said she was knocked out on the couch, sleep, drunk.
So when you got home and you saw this, what did you end up doing?
So we sitting here talking about it. She said, like I told you, when nobody in your house. When nobody in your house, it's just me by myself. I was asleep on the couch and them folks must have came through the patio door. I said, well, how they come through the patio door without you in it?
And also one of my rules was patio door need to be locked.
Everything needs to be locked. That was the #1 rule, like lock my house up.
Yeah.
So at this point, she want to get all extra hyped about it, and I ain't steal your TV. What you trying to inseminate? I said, I ain't trying to inseminate nothing. What I'm telling you is your story ain't adding up. Soon as I say your story ain't adding up, she want to pop me in my stuff. Like she say, who?
Hold on.
So now we fight. I grabbed her hair. As soon as she punched me, I grabbed her hair, pull her down, and I need her. Because what are we doing? We finna fight now.
So I get why you defending yourself and why you had to fight back. But what I don't get is if I'm coming to you as your assistant, I'm just like, what's going on? My stuff was violated. You want to hit me?
Thank you. I should be the one mad, right?
Yeah.
But she was the one that was mad.
There's something in the story that's missing for me,
crazy.
right? Like there's something that's missing. Like I would be like, I understand why you frustrated. Your stuff is gone, but I'm sorry, girl. I was asleep. I know I did wrong, but I would never get to the point where I was mad enough to hit you.
Exactly. That's what I would have thought too, but no, it's not like that.
Got
it's not like that at all.
Okay.
So as we sitting here hooking, my husband and the neighbor come in to try to break us up because they standing on the patio at the time while we talking.
Yeah.
They come in, try to break us up or whatever, and as they breaking us up, I say, either way it go, it's your fault. I don't give a got robbed or not. It's your fault.
Yeah.
It's your fault because I told you to lock my house. The night that I left, I called you and reminded you to lock my door.
So my producer said that you later heard that she was involved in the robbery?
I did.
From who?
One of the neighbor boys. Yeah.
What did he say?
So basically, what he told me, we had a game night a month later. So he told me, he was like, "Hey, Miss Beater, I just wanted you to know that your sister went here by herself." I said, "Oh, she went there by herself. So who was at my house?" He said, "Oh, you know, all the homeboys, you know, we man pushed up and all that." Cool. So we have.
And she ain't never tell you about that?
She didn't tell me about none of that. I want to be able to trust my big sister. I want to be able to leave my kids with you. I want to be able to leave my house with you.
Yeah, I got it. So, okay, so the relationship, we know where the relationship is now. All right, well, listen, I think it's time to hear what Jackie has to say about this. So everyone, please welcome Renica's sister, Jackie, to the show.
Baby, let's put it on the floor.
So you ain't steal my
Let's put it on the
TV.
floor, sis.
Okay, we know you stole my TV, but okay.
Sis. How you
How
doing
you doing?
today?
Thanks for being here. Thanks for being
You stole
here.
it, but okay.
So, Jackie, what do you have to say about what Renica has been saying?
First of all, she just got on here and stretched the truth bigger than the rubber band.
Okay.
Granted,
Stretch the truth.
Granted, she did go out of town. I was house sitting because I had some things that I needed to do in her house.
Yes.
So while I was there, when I woke up, the TV was gone. You know, everything was a little blur because I was drinking and I am a recovering addict.
Okay.
So.
Oh, really?
So, you know, everything was a little blur, you know, so I told her, like, yo, look, somebody done broke in your house. Mind you, while she talking about she locking her doors, girl, how you gonna lock a door that don't lock?
Your door don't
Girl,
lock?
I got a whole freaking stopper. What do you mean?
Her patio do not lock. It do not lock. One little yank, it's gonna pop back.
Unless you use that door stopper that she knows she's supposed to be using.
Everybody knows this. Can I talk?
So this gives me a little context. So the door does not lock.
No, it do not. And she got a do-drop-in house. Everybody party there. Everybody do it. So I'm not the only one that knew she was gone. I'm not the only one that did not know that that door do not lock. It's never secure.
Got it.
Like I said, I woke up, I noticed her TV was gone. Now, granted, I didn't know what was missing out of her room, but you know, to state the obvious, I'm still drunk talking to you right now.
But that's the thing too, like you saying that you was drunk and somebody broke in, sort of say, then how come you was able to wake up and call me and say somebody broke in?
Because when I woke up to use the bathroom, because honey, when I woke up to use the bathroom, all right,
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
1 + 1 always gonna be 2.
Baby,
But can I ask you a
equaling
question?
3 right now.
Why did you call her first and not call the police?
Exactly.
The reason why I did not call the police, like I said, I was drinking, I was high. I'm not about to call the police and incriminate myself on a different level, and then I'm not on the lease. So I don't know what could have happened.
You still could have called the cops, though.
I'm not about to keep on talking over you. You already had your chance to tell your side and let me talk.
Go ahead, finish.
All right, thank you.
Boo-boo.
So like I said, I called her to see what she wanted me to do, how she wanted me to go about it.
Okay.
When she said that she would wait until she get home, cool. I waited till she got home. She handled the police report herself.
And this is no excuse. This is no excuse, but I do like try to be fair. I can understand the irrational fear of I'm drunk and I'm high, calling the police on myself. Okay, so what do you think happened to the TV then? What, from your point of view, what do you think happened?
Honestly, I don't know. I just think that maybe some people just took advantage of the fact that I was drunk and passed out on the couch.
But who are these people if you weren't supposed to have nobody in there?
Baby, you know you got a million people come in and out your house, baby.
While you was there,
and closing like a mall
while you was there, how many people walked in there? How many did you let in?
I was drunk.
How many did you let in?
I didn't let nobody in.
Oh, okay,
You told
cool.
me not to have company.
But that ain't what my neighbor said, but all right.
And that's why you don't believe her, because of what the
And
neighbor
the thing is, I'm your sister. So I don't care what somebody who lives next door
multiple
to
neighbors
you
say the same thing.
Got it.
Multiple neighbors are saying the same thing.
So why are you upset
I'm
with
gonna
that?
just say, because clearly she already know what happened.
Has there ever been behavior in the past where she stole something?
No.
Okay. So
Not for me, anyway.
So why go to the point of, like, I can't trust you with anything?
Exactly.
That is a 55-inch TV.
I
I am
not
your
a regular 55.
No, the only reason I'm just listening. I'm just trying to get the facts.
I don't care if you steal a piece of bubble gum from me. If you steal anything, I don't trust you.
Listen, I understand. So, Renica, you wanted your sister to take a lie detector test, but before that, my producer is telling me that there is something that Renica should see. Take a look.
Renica, I have something that I have to tell you. I have been lying about the night that your TV got stolen. So I'm gonna tell you what really happened that night. A guy that I know brought over alcohol and drugs, and we drank and got high. He took the TV out the wall and put it into his car.
Are you
I couldn't tell you the truth because we fought. Renica, I love you, and I'm sorry, and I shouldn't have lied to you.
Hold on.
And I just want to say this. The reason why it was so hard for me to tell you, sister, is because how you had already came at me. But what I will say, the good thing that came out of this is I have been sober for 14 months as of yesterday. You know, and a part of my sobriety journey is to be honest.
So I appreciate that confession on the tape, but do you think you owed her that apology face to face?
I think she do.
Yes, I do.
So
I
tell her.
think you do.
Sister, I just want to apologize to you, for one, for lying about having company. And I'm just here today to put everything on the floor so that we can continue to be friends. You always gonna be my sister.
We twinning.
I know, but I want my friend back. I want us to start over. I want us to not do this in front of the kids. I don't want to come over and stuff like, you know, all the arguing and fighting.
I understand.
And I'm sorry. And I did, for whatever it was, I did want to tell you, like, once my memories did start coming back, I'm like, okay, I did have over, you know, but by then the damage was already done. So it was like, shoot, you mad, I'm mad. Let's be mad together.
Yeah.
But I am sorry. And that's why I couldn't do the lie detector test, because I wanted to tell you.
So you do take full
I
responsibility
do take full
for this.
responsibility for your TV, and I'm sorry.
That is all I wanted.
Just take responsibility. It was not like you was dead. Thank you, girl. I love you. I'm so sorry. I promise. I'm so sorry that it never happened again.
Thank you for telling
I'm
the truth.
sorry I brought you all the way here. I should have just told you.
You could have just told me at home.
I'll tell you this, and I tell people all the time, because people always like, why doesn't someone just say this at home? Sometimes you need a third party who can see all sides. Like I said before, I can see both sides. I can see what was going on, and I can also understand, before you even said this, and it's good for you to be so honest, because it's going to help somebody at home to understand if you have somebody in your family that's dealing with addiction, their memory, the way they interact with you, their temper, all of that is clear signs of addiction. And this does not excuse her letting somebody in your house and you getting your stuff robbed or violated. It does not excuse that at all. So I don't even want to pretend like that. But what it does, it gives context to why she felt like she could only come here, because she needed to figure out, how can I show you not only that I'm rebuilding my life out of here, but I'm willing to be honest with you.
Okay.
And so what you've done is a brave thing by owning up.
I mean,
and
not
giving
embarrassed her in public, so
I was just
I
going to
gotta
say that.
be
You
the big
just
one
embarrassed me on TV?
Right my
I
wrongs.
don't think you got
a little.
embarrassed. If anything, you got vindicated. Let me
just
tell you why you're
told me.
vindicated. No, let me tell you why you're vindicated. You haven't been embarrassed on TV. You've been vindicated because at the end of the day, you knew something was not right.
Yeah.
You knew something
And
was
your
not
story
right.
wasn't adding up.
And knew something. And so, like, you're also great for the audience to understand is like, when your gut tells you something ain't right, you trust your gut.
Yes.
And so you knew something wasn't right, but you also show people that you can also forgive. Listen, my producers told me that you were very nervous about the lie detector test, which is what prompted you to confess. And so I appreciate that you have confessed. I appreciate that now you have your answers.
Yes.
But I also believe that this is a wake-up call for you, that with the way that you're moving through, even though you love having your game nights, you do got to watch.
Yeah.
Because
maybe
it
more.
might sometimes not just be the people you let in your house, it's the people who watch the people going in your house. Okay?
I ain't think about it like that. That's a good one right there.
So just watch out and protect yourself. And I'm not saying to get rid of your fun, but protect yourself. And I'm glad that you now have your answers. I'm glad you have your answers. I'm glad you got your sister. Hopefully y'all can start to rebuild in a new way from now. You think you can?
That's the plan. I can't wait.
Okay, so good.
So, baby.
All right, well, listen, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you being here.
you.
Yeah.